There's a saying that hard work beats talent and talent doesn't work hard. Well, when you're talented and you work hard, that's when you become the best of the best at your craft. Your 50% in whatever field you're really good at is somebody else's 200%. Happy Sunday, folks. Welcome to Verse of the Week, the series where I give modern takes on biblical scripture. This week we have Jonah 2, 8, and 9. It reads, "Those who cling to worthless idols turn away from God's love for them. But I, with shouts of grateful praise, will sacrifice to you." So my take on these verses and really the entire book of Jonah is that we cannot run from our calling. Society has made aristocrats in today's era of athletes, actors and actresses, content creators, streamers, singers, songwriters, even from a 9 to 5 standpoint, tech people, engineers, AI. And it's almost like if you're not doing that, you're nobody. People that are in school or young, they're just looking at what makes the most money, what's going to give me the most fame, and not really thinking about, all right, what am I good at? What comes naturally to me? And as adults, we continue to run away from what comes natural to us because it's not quote unquote lucrative, or we think it's cringe or it's boring. But just like in Jonah, right? We can run away, but God will continue to ring and ring and ring until you finally say, you know what? This is who I am. This is what I'm meant to do. For me personally, this series is a reflection of that because I've always been someone that has an opinion and wants to speak and talk. And I never ever wanted to go down this path because I thought it was cringe. There's the Drewski skits and the jokes about people like that. And I just didn't want to fit into that category. I kept winging and winging it. And now here we are. Because I'm in the field of tech, I see what developers do sometimes. And I'm like, how does your head work like this? But it's natural to them. That's their natural skill set is made for that type of work. That's the same for all of us. We need to stop looking at just what makes the most money and fame. Because guess what? When you are the top of the top at something, there's always going to be monetary gain because you provide the most value. The top of any profession, you can Google it, top writer, top teacher, top developer, top anything makes a good living because they bring the most value. Now, the last thing I'll say is that natural doesn't mean easy. We still got to apply all the same lessons around life, but it does make it a lot simpler because you know this is what you're good at. You know, the more time you put into it, the better you're going to get at it. And the light at the end of the tunnel is real. It is absolutely real. So if you know your purpose and you've been hiding from it, this is your signal to go ahead, stop running, listen to God, listen to your conscience, and get on the other side of it so that you can really hone in on your crafts and add value to the world.